Most museums receive 50, 60, 80, 100% of funding, so our model is somewhat backwards.
For the last 5 years, the City of Kitchener has given the museum $120,000. But next year it isn't looking so good. There had been suggestions for about $10,000 to $20,000 less.
The museum receives funds from the Arts and Culture Sustainability Fund. The money is divided up between 3 pillars, but the museum receives the most amount of money so that they can give the community things like this.
The museum has a yearly budget of just over $1 million. Their generated revenue is about 72 to 75%. The other 22% is what they get from the city, and this funding is what helps keep the bills paid, like the heat and hydro for the year. There had been suggestions for about $10,000 to $20,000 less. The museum CEO, David Marskell, explains how the decrease in funds would affect the museum.
We have to cut back on what we do. We've continually to cut back on our staffing, so it's not a good thing.
To prepare for next year, they plan to educate the councillors more on how the museum operates and how the funding helps to sustain them. The City of Kitchener-Waterloo has gotten a consultant to look into the funding. For Spoke TV, I'm Kate Lahey.